Ever wondered what motherhood really looks like behind the Instagram filters? Prepare to have your expectations shattered. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into something incredibly personal, something I've hesitated to share for so long: the shocking truth about motherhood. She envisioned a life filled with laughter, cuddles, and endless love. The media constantly bombarded her with images of celebrities who seemed to effortlessly regain their pre-baby bodies, leaving her feeling ashamed of her own postpartum changes. She tried countless diets and exercise programs, but nothing seemed to work. She started sharing her story online, writing blog posts and creating videos about the challenges and joys of motherhood. The stress of the situation triggered a wave of anxiety and self-doubt. She stopped comparing herself to other mothers and focused on creating a life that worked for her and her family. From toddler tantrums to schoolyard dramas, she navigated each stage with a combination of patience, humor, and unwavering love. She learned to embrace the chaos and to find joy in the everyday moments. She also realized the importance of teaching her son about empathy, kindness, and respect. She wanted to raise him to be a compassionate and responsible human being, someone who would make a positive impact on the world. She encouraged him to pursue his passions, to express his emotions, and to stand up for what he believed in. She also made sure to teach him about the importance of gender equality and to challenge traditional gender roles. Ren wanted her son to grow up in a world where everyone was treated with respect and dignity, regardless of their gender or background. She knew that raising a child was a huge responsibility, but she was determined to do her best to shape him into a good person. She wanted to leave a legacy of love and kindness, one that would extend far beyond her own family. She learned to prioritize self-care, carving out time for activities that nourished her body and mind. She started saying no to commitments that drained her energy and yes to experiences that brought her joy. She also realized the importance of setting boundaries, both with her work and her personal relationships. By prioritizing her own well-being, she became a better mother, partner, and friend. She rediscovered her passions and started pursuing hobbies that she had put on hold after becoming a mother. She joined a book club, took up painting, and started writing poetry. These activities helped her reconnect with her identity outside of motherhood and reminded her that she was more than just a mom. They also provided her with a much-needed creative outlet and a sense of accomplishment. Ren discovered that taking care of herself wasn't selfish, but essential for her overall well-being and her ability to be a present and loving mother. She questioned her ability to care for her child, wondering if she was somehow responsible for his illness. While waiting in the hospital, surrounded by other worried parents, she realized that every mother experiences moments of fear and uncertainty. It was in these moments of vulnerability that she felt the deepest connection to her child, a fierce and unwavering love that transcended all her doubts. As she held her son in her arms, she understood that motherhood wasn't about perfection, but about showing up and being present, even when it was difficult. She realized that her love was enough, that her imperfections didn't diminish her ability to be a good mother. The experience at the hospital reinforced the importance of self-compassion and the need to prioritize her own well-being. She vowed to be kinder to herself, to forgive her mistakes, and to focus on the moments of joy and connection with her son. This was a turning point in her journey, a moment of profound. To her surprise, her content resonated with thousands of women around the world. She received messages from mothers thanking her for being honest and vulnerable, for giving them permission to feel imperfect. Ren realized that her struggles had a purpose, that she could use her experiences to create a community of support and empowerment for other mothers. She started organizing online workshops and events, providing a platform for mothers to connect, share their stories, and learn from each other. She also became an advocate for maternal mental health, speaking out about the importance of addressing postpartum depression and anxiety. Ren's journey had transformed her from a struggling new mother into a powerful advocate for change. She had found her voice and was using it to make a difference in the lives of other women. Her vulnerability had become her strength, and her story had become a source of inspiration for mothers everywhere. The constant self-criticism took a toll on her mental health, leading to feelings of anxiety and depression. Furthermore, the lack of support from her workplace added to her stress. Her colleagues didn't understand the challenges she faced as a new mother, and she felt pressured to prove that she could still perform at the same level as before. This led to longer hours, less sleep, and an ever-increasing sense of burnout. Social media, once a source of connection, became a breeding ground for comparison and self-doubt. Seeing other mothers seemingly effortlessly juggle work, family, and a perfect social life left Ren feeling like a failure. The pressure to maintain a flawless facade was suffocating, and she longed for a space where she could be honest about her struggles without judgment. She realized she needed to find a community of mothers who understood what she was going through, a space where vulnerability was celebrated and imperfections were embraced. The reality, however, hit her like a ton of bricks. Initially hesitant, she decided to attend a meeting, hoping to find some solace in shared experiences. What she found was a revelation. Surrounded by women who understood her struggles, she finally felt seen and heard. She listened to their stories of sleep deprivation, postpartum depression, and the challenges of balancing motherhood with other aspects of their lives. For the first time, she didn't feel alone in her struggles. The support group provided a safe space for her to vent her frustrations, share her fears, and celebrate her small victories. She learned practical tips and strategies for coping with the demands of motherhood, from managing sleep schedules to dealing with difficult emotions. More importantly, she realized that she wasn't a failure for struggling, that motherhood was inherently challenging, and that it was okay to ask for help. The bond she formed with the other mothers in the group became a lifeline, a source of strength and encouragement that helped her navigate the ups and downs of motherhood. She discovered the power of vulnerability and the importance of building a strong support system. The initial days were a blur of sleepless nights, constant feeding, and an overwhelming sense of responsibility. The city's relentless pace only amplified her feelings of isolation. She found herself struggling to balance her career, her relationship with her partner, and the demands of a newborn. The curated images of perfect motherhood she saw online only added to her sense of inadequacy. Am I doing this right? She would constantly ask herself a question, echoed by countless other mothers, feeling the weight of societal expectations. Her city apartment, once a symbol of her independence, now felt like a prison. Every corner reminded her of the life she had before, the freedom she'd lost, and the daunting task of shaping a new life. Yet, amidst the exhaustion and there were fleeting moments of pure joy. A tiny hand gripping her finger, a gummy smile, the feeling of being utterly indispensable. These moments, however, were often overshadowed by the sheer exhaustion and the constant pressure to be perfect. It was a constant battle between the idealized version of motherhood and the messy, imperfect reality she was living. We're following Ren, a loving and caring woman, and her journey navigating the complexities of raising a child in a bustling city. I know, motherhood is often portrayed as this picture-perfect bliss, but let's be real, it's so much more than that. It's messy, it's challenging, and it's often isolating. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfy, because Ren's story is about to resonate with every parent out there. We'll be exploring the unseen struggles, the moments of doubt, and the unexpected strength that emerges from the depths of sleep deprivation and endless to-do lists. Forget the fairy tales. This is the raw, unfiltered truth. The side of motherhood that isn't always highlighted but desperately needs to be acknowledged. This is Ren's story, and it's a story of love, loss, resilience, and ultimately, the profound beauty of being a mom. Prepare yourself, because what you're about to hear might just change everything you thought you knew about being a mother. We're going deep, so let's get started. Ren, a kind-hearted woman, always dreamed of becoming a mother. The pressure to bounce back after pregnancy weighed heavily on Ren. One day, feeling utterly overwhelmed, Ren stumbled upon a local support group for new mothers. As Ren continued to attend the support group, she began to realize that her own experiences could help other mothers. One particularly challenging day, Ren's son fell ill, requiring a trip to the emergency room. Over time, Ren learned to navigate the complexities of motherhood with more grace and confidence. As Ren's son grew older, she faced new challenges and milestones. Looking back on her journey, Ren realized how much she had grown and changed as a person. Motherhood had transformed her in ways she never could have imagined. It had challenged her to her core, forcing her to confront her own limitations and insecurities. But it had also revealed her strength, resilience, and unwavering love. She had learned to embrace the imperfections, to celebrate the small victories, and to find joy in the everyday moments. Subscribe to my channel for more honest and inspiring content, and share this video with any mothers in your life who might need to hear this message today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. She had built a strong community of support, found her voice, and become an advocate for other mothers. She was no longer the same woman she had been before she became a mother. She was stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. She had learned the true meaning of unconditional love and the profound beauty of being a parent. She knew that motherhood was a lifelong journey, filled with both challenges and rewards, but she was ready to face whatever the future held, knowing that she had the love and support of her family and her community. She had found her purpose, and she was determined to live it to the fullest. Ren's story is a reminder that motherhood is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It is a journey of love, sacrifice, and growth. It is a journey that transforms us in ways we never could have imagined. So, if you're a mother who is struggling, please know that you are not alone. There are other mothers out there who understand what you're going through. Reach out to them, connect with them, and support each other. Remember that you are strong, you are capable, and you are loved. And never forget the profound beauty and joy of being a mother. Ren's journey showcases that it's okay not to be perfect. It's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to prioritize your own well-being. The journey of motherhood is a marathon, not a sprint. Embrace the imperfections, celebrate the small victories, and remember that you are doing a great job. Your love is enough. And that's Ren's incredible story. I hope it resonated with you and reminded you that you're not alone in this journey. Motherhood is beautiful and messy, and everything in between. So, let me know in the comments below what part of Ren's story hit home the most for you. I love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment below with your thoughts and experiences.